During May 2025, Sumo journalists flocked to Hakuho in the hope of scooping his last ever interview as an association member. The last meaningful one emerged in Nikkan Sports on May Day 14, in which Hakuho spoke with the sureness of a man at last freer to choose his own words. You'll soon see what I mean. The topic, naturally, was the impending birth of Yokozuna Onosato, who had sealed the title some hours before. Hakuho commenced. "I've long said that defined stance determines how far you go. While Onosato uses his left arm poorly at times, the way he uses his right, both inside and out, is head and shoulders above in terms of both skill and power. That's why he's won 2 cups in a row." As Onosato was still on 13-0 at that point, Hakuho was asked how it felt to clean sweep the full 15. "Well, for a start, they write unbeaten instead of title on the champion's portrait, so that feels special," he said. "When I went 15-0, I was like, do that again and it's 30 wins straight. Do that twice more and I match Taiho's 45 straight wins. Achieving it once kind of gives you the feeling you can go and do it again. Bidding for 15 wins was pure fun at Sekiwake, but that fun kind of dissipated at Ozeki. While Yokozuna brought so much pressure, my whole life seemed overwhelmed. But getting to know Taiho and Chiyonofuji helped me change my mental approach little by little. Going 15-0 is sweet, I can tell you." Asked to evaluate Onosato's mental strength, he answered, "His first 3 cups were interspersed with some fairly poor tournaments, weren't they? But I guess that's what caused him to reassess himself, and how quickly he's done that. I mean, he just couldn't beat Takayasu going into that March playoff, and then just drove him out of the way. It's like he grew a level in March, and then threw all his new armory at May." Asked how Onosato could improve, Hakuho said, "If he takes these trophies back to back, and wins every bout this time, I don't think I've much on which to advise. All I would say is that were I facing him, I'd let him go for inside right, and just trust my outside left to deal with him. You don't see anyone going for frontal or outside left on him right now. He's just so good at blocking them. If the two of us were able to clash, it would hinge on a battle between his right and my left. If my outside left lands, I'll win. If it doesn't, things will get interesting." Asked how many cups Onosato might take, he replied, "Well, in his current condition, he can aim for a fair few 15-0s. If he's taken consecutive cups, he should set his aims high. Let's not forget, we're talking about a guy who could have made Yokozuna at any professional stable. I tried to recruit him myself, I'll admit. I've known him since he won my Hakuho Cup, and it's amazing what he's gone on and done. I feel like we've finally managed to produce this all-conquering star." An emphatic exit door seal of approval for his sumo successor then. A title originally meant for Asanoyama, who reacted to Hakuho's departure on Wednesday this week. "I watched the press conference a little," the ex-Ozeki confessed, "and we simply have to respect what the Yokozuna decides. I'm sure he's going all out in pursuit of his new dream. He shook hands with me only recently when I won the 4th tier in March, which was a happy moment. As we never hung out in private, I don't know him well enough to be sad, so it's more a case of surprise. But I fondly remember the 3 bouts we had together, all of which I lost. He was the awesome Yokozuna presence when I turned pro, and the man I most wanted to fight, and be, when making Division 1. More than anything, I wanted to beat him just once. And it was really something to be in the same interview room in March 2020, when he took the title and I went up to Ozeki. As for awards given this week, we have two separate announcements. Firstly, Onosato will not only receive a Municipal Honor Award from his Tsubatamachi hometown, to which he'll return for a Yokozuna promotion parade on June 29th, but a corresponding honor award from Ishikawa Prefecture, to be decided today. He'll be just the third Tsubatan and fifth Ishikawan to receive those respective gongs. And Coach Nishiwa, the former Wakanosato, has received his special contribution to the promotion of Sumo award from Tokyo's prestigious Eiraku Club. We strongly value his launching of the Wakanosato Cup to revive Sumo's fortunes in the so-called Sumo Kingdom of Aomori, said Eiraku committee member Taro Arai. He continued, Aomori has had top division representation for 142 unbroken years, and it's great how hard he tries to keep that run going. It is true that the cup is designed to address the problem of falling pro sumo numbers, said Coach Nishiwa himself, who was also doubly keen to sponsor a team at the Hakuho Cup. Finally, I think, a correction to yesterday's Ginjiro report, though it's hard to tell from the opaquely worded Japanese. It seemed Sumo Chiefs wanted him to retire now, instead of in 14 years' time, which makes more sense, but with more than enough retirement money to reimburse the amounts he embezzled, with no announcement of any probe to the Sumo press, and no reason given for why he'd retired. Sounds like pro sumo style, alright.